Hello guys, Space Metal Ferrari 248 here, and yeah, as you can tell, it's been actually 10 years since I first started making videos. While I race, maybe I can tell the origins of how my YouTube came to be, to make it more enthralling. Hey, Carrie. And Metropolis, that's a song from Dream Theater. Can't believe it's been 10 years since I started making videos, and now here I am doing the exact same racing as the exact same driver and presumably the exact same race.
What is he up to? That was too easy.
Sorry, I'm switching to manual. Unlike 10 years ago where I used automatic. I just can't stand automatic. This is the older days where we had to use the square button, X button for the accelerator, and the directional buttons as the turning indicator. Alright, so anyways, I first started making these I first started my channel when I used my parents' account to comment on other videos. So I decided I felt like I was supposedly speaking in their perspective rather than mine. So because of me commenting on all those Lion King videos, debating with other people about the whole family tree nonsense, which I now, officially in hindsight, think that most of the people that argued against me while I was using my parents' account were correct for the most part, because I won't go into too much detail, but I have suggested, without even realizing that there were some incest involved in the Lion King family tree, now that I look at it from a new perspective than what I did 10 years ago. So because of that, I decided to use my account so I can speak it in from my perspective, rather than having people think that my parents are me. So I decided to open up my YouTube channel, which I was originally Guff Tracy, as a reference to a character from this movie called Black Sheep. It was more of a meme name than a account that I truly identify myself as, or something that truthfully defines me. So later, following Jimmy Johnson's victory in 2013, I decided to rename myself, at the time, Space Ferrari 248. But later years down the road, I felt like my name was incomplete, so I decided to insert metal right in between Space and Ferrari, so it's nowadays Space Metal Ferrari 248. The space is a reference to my passion for Star Wars. The metal, of course, is a reference to my favorite genre of music of all time, heavy metal. And Ferrari, of course, I added that into my username because my last name, Ferranti, isn't very far off from Ferrari, not to mention everyone tells me that they initially thought my last name was Ferrari, but then they were like, oh shit, I looked at it wrong. And so I decided to add it into my username. For laugh, well, not for laughs, but out of respect for the region my ancestors were from. Not to mention Ferraris are damn cool. And of course, the 248, as everyone can tell, 24 and 48 and mixed together with 1-4 out, is a reference to my top 2 favorite NASCAR drivers of all time, Jimmie Johnson and Jeff Gordon. 24 Jeff Gordon, 48 Jimmie Johnson. So I thought I would creatively mix the two. So anyway, what got me to making videos is a really weird origin, but my, at the time, crush from middle school uploaded videos to YouTube for her health class, albeit her view count isn't gargantuan compared to what my view count is, so I thought that was pretty cool that she was presumably, to me, going to be a supposed YouTube star, so I thought that was pretty cool, so I kind of wanted to, I guess you could say, join the bandwagon, but do some videos that are in my style and under my entertainment, just to entertain other people and to make friends on the internet. So I thought it would be swell. You could say it's jealousy, but it was more actually me just trying to, like, supposedly fit in, or trying to be supposedly cool, or I guess you could say impress people that my videos were on YouTube, because YouTube was still a pretty not so advanced thing at the time, because YouTube wasn't even 10 years old in 2010. It wasn't even 10 years old yet. Hell, YouTube didn't get mainstream until like 2006. So yeah. Hold on a second, I am my bad. Ah, shit. Sorry, guys. Is there a control? So I thought it would be cool, considering that I was picked on by a lot of people in middle school, thought down upon quite a bit. I decided it would be a cool thing to upload my Guitar Hero videos and impress a lot of people, and maybe possibly change their perspectives on me, and maybe grow some popularity or two, or whatever the hell. And for the most part, it worked. They all thought it was impressive how I can FC quite a bit of songs on Guitar Hero, which I did very recently, a few months ago, which I will get back in the things of doing, because I've been too busy doing a lot of homework that has left a lot of loose ends with my school business. Because I can't quite do it all right now, because I got a lot of stuff going on regarding a lot of videos I recorded and just haven't uploaded yet. And what got me into making NASCAR videos was that there was these YouTubers named AWalker28, who used to be a NASCAR diecast reviewer, but has deleted all his NASCAR-related videos and uploaded more hard rock-related videos. Because if you look at his channel now, Jared Walker, or whatever it's called, you can see a lot of videos called Axl Rose's Face Changes, or a video compilation of Sebastian Bach singing. of screaming, "The child! The child! Away!" You can, and of course, this kid at the time on YouTube, Kid from the Court Films, was recording himself playing old NASCAR games on the PS1. So I thought it was pretty cool how he got a lot of views and friends based off him recording all those YouTube videos of his gameplay, harkening back to the good old days of the NASCAR PS1 games, where the Gen 4 era was ruling the world, basically. Where NASCAR was a better sport back in the day. And, damn, 2010? Jimmie Johnson was in the progress of winning his last championship to his 5-year streak. That's how long ago it was. Like, holy shit. My mind is, like, blown that 2010 was this long ago. I haven't even barely made any friends at all. Unfortunately, a lot of the internet friends I made now, which was from Guitar Hero and Rock Band, have vanished. Unfortunately vanished off the radar. Like, only 1 or 2 have stayed. My best friend, Nathan Jenkins, from the United Kingdom, was definitely my best friend back in the day. I just don't know why he just vanished off the radar. I'm sure he would still be on good terms with me, but I'm not sure how often he plays games nowadays. I thought of adding him on Facebook, but I wasn't sure whether or not to add internet friends on Facebook, as it was too personal. I was kind of like Ranner and Shades back in the day, where I was a bit skeptical about adding internet friends on Facebook, because I didn't want people to excessively ask me, "Who's this guy?" or "Why are you friends with this guy?" "Oh, where'd you meet that guy?" or "Who's this stranger?" or "Why are you talking to strangers, Alex?" or whatever the fuck. But hey, a lot of people who tend to ask those questions ever so excessively have now reached those adaptions, luckily. Because we all know the world is changing and we're all making friends across the world. From Asia, Europe. I've met a lot of European friends. Hell, my first internet best friend was from the United Kingdom. And I still, to this day, have British best friends. Well, a few of them happen to tour the exclusion zone that is Chernobyl, which is pretty damn dope. So yeah, the origins of this YouTube channel were pretty much somewhat similar to Peter Parker or Spider-Man when he tried to win a wrestling match so he can win some money, $3,000 to be exact, from the Tobey Maguire trilogy, just so he can impress Mary Jane and win her over. But of course, despite the fact that he won, he got cheated by the fight promoter, and he didn't think it was his problem that he got robbed, because he wanted payback. But of course, payback only bit him in the ass, because that robber killed Uncle Ben. And that's where he learned with great power comes great responsibility. Kind of like how I wanted to jump on the bandwagon with my crush, my ancient crush from middle school, who did a YouTube video for her health project. Sorry, I had no idea that the camera was slightly askewed. There. And what do you know? Here I am. When I first uploaded my videos, I only had like 2 subscribers. Now here I am with 2,000. That is quite a jump. Considering that ASCs have been the bane of my life before this pandemic unfolded, I think I'm gonna decide to select that truck just for lulz. I think once Jimmy Johnson retires, I might edit my username into 912 rather than 248, since Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon are no longer racing. I want to indicate what my numbers really stand for, so no one will get confused thinking I root for whoever drives the 24 and 48 beyond 2021. That's as if Jimmy Johnson will delay his retirement beyond this year, because I don't think he wants to have a final year where we're all in this pandemic, because he wants to retire properly rather than forced. I'm at the point where I just would rather hope that he would retire a full season rather than a season that's largely reduced because of this coronavirus that's been robbing 200,000 lives that had dreams and plans, only for them to get taken away because of the world's inadequacy. And what do you know? In the course of 10 years, I met a lot of internet friends in person. Derek Engel, one of my best friends. Ty Naughton. Ranter and Shades at the Metallica concert. Holy shit. Metallica. I even said Metallica concert. It's hard to believe that now seeing Metallica live became a reality. And it's only been 3 years since I've seen them? Holy shit. Ah, shit. I got a little bit carried away.
Did you see that? Did you see what he just did?
Yeah, I saw that Dale Jarrett went kaboom.
So long, suckers!
Alex Hoover at Disney World as well. Shane Lake. Zach Rogers for the premiere for The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. Dylan Young at Daytona, as well as a number of other NR 2003 friends. Charles Sanford, Michael Norman. The first ever friend I ever stayed at their house with was Lane, and slept over. The first ever friend internet friend that has ever slept over at my house was Alex Hoover last year. first internet friend I slept over at was Lane back in 2017, then did it again 2018, and then recently this year, right before the pandemic unfolded. Oh, come on, I slowed down, you piece of shit. I believe I've seen a number of more people, but I've forgot. If I forgot you, then you're just so you know, you still rock too. Community. This is what it's about. And I'm glad that I made a number of friends on the internet, because I don't know where I'd be without them. You see, all I ever cared about in terms of YouTube goals was getting overall million subscribers. Well, not millions of subscribers. Millions of views, sorry, for twisting my words by mistake.
One giant leap for mankind. You're going the wrong way, buddy. Ingenuity triumphs.
All I ever cared about for subscriber terms was 1,000 subscribers, and now I'm at double the amount. 2,000. Ah, shit, I didn't win, but that's okay. You see, I don't care how many subscribers I get from this point on, considering I already reached the threshold amount of subscribers that I already wanted to reach. So yeah, as long as I'm making friends, entertaining my subscribers that love my videos, it makes me happy.